lemak, curry, satay, and many more street food, of course, have been one of the attractions in our life. Is it? So yummy, till we fall for that every day. Do you know, all the food that I just mentioned just now use a huge amount of oil to cook or to prepare it. Have you even wondered if they were using a new packet of oil or using a yesterday cooking oil? So here I am, come to the rescue to make sure everyone know why everyone should be aware of used cooking oil. Lend me your ears, eyes and mouth just for a while. Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Izzah Makin bin Nordin. My metric number is 2022748803 and I am from class RSR 24338. This ELC590 were lectured by Miss Siti Sarina binti Sulaiman. Without wasting more time, let me begin the presentation. Why everyone should be aware of used cooking oil, or we call it as UCO. In every country, using a UCO is normal thing as it were more affordable and easier to find. Some people cannot afford to buy a new packet of cooking oil. Instead, they just filter the cooking oil. Look at the video I just prepared. In some cases, mostly a street food vendor using this technique in order to make a huge profit without losing too much for the model costing. I'm pretty sure this will be a good thing to share with all of you. What are we going to seek in this presentation? First, we are seek for the criteria, impact, and way to dispose the used cooking oil. We start with first topic, which is what is the criteria of used cooking oil? How you can detect between a new one or used cooking oil. First, you can detect it by its smell. Why? Before start cooking, why don't you spend a second to sniff to check whether the oil has gone randy? You usually could tell by its smell. If it smells off, then it's time to stop using it. Furthermore, the oil condition. If you is still unsure, heat a few tablespoons in a pan and take another whiff. This method should confirm whether the oil is usable or not. Last but not least, we can see by the color. By looking at its color, you can also tell if it was a used cooking oil. Usually, the darker the color, the more rancid it gets. We need prevent to use this oil until the color turns dark brown or even black. It will lead to a cancer. Going down to the next topic, which is what are the impact of used cooking oil? We can see this impact in health, environment, and economy. The first one, health risks. Do you already noted? Cooking food by reusing cooking oil can also increase a free radical in the body, which can cause inflammation. It was the root causes of the most disease, including obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. In addition, the higher inflammation in the body, the weakest will be your body immune, and it can make you prone to infections. Next, we're talking about the impacts towards environment. Every house commonly use cooking oil. In household, is often disposed of in rubbish bin or drains, which clogs our wastewater treatment system. Without treatment or polite treatment, it will pollute our water bodies and ruin soil quality. In addition, it may harm aquatic and plant life. Next is a sector economy. Sector economy also getting the impact. According to oil price spike lately because of Russian-Ukraine war, have also impacted the domestic economy. Do you know the consequence? If rising oil price, the higher cost of living would burden the lower income segment like B40 and smaller business. In order to prevent this problem, they keep using repeatedly the used cooking oil to stabilize their living costs. So the brand new cooking oil will not be in a high demand and cause a huge loss to the country or government itself. We in last topic for today, which is a right way to dispose of used cooking oil. First at all, store the oil properly in a cool and dry and safe place inside a closed bottle or container. Please do not put it near the oven or heat over the fridge or microwave, as it will get hot when put close to those objects. Next, find out a nearest waste management that can accept the disposal of used cooking oil like the BKL or city cleans. Some city of companies may have collection program for recycling used cooking oil. Do not worry, if there were no such company nearby, you can post it using delivery. But make sure the delivery accept a liquid delivery. Last but not least, do not ever pour used cooking oil into your sink, sewage, or even the soil. If you pour it down your sink, it may clog and damage the plumbing. Similarly, if you throw it out on the ground, it can pollute the soil. Either way, the careless disposal of used cooking oil can harm the environment. Now we come to the end of the part, which is conclusion. In summary, used cooking oil need to be aware all the time. It should be mandatory towards the community. When the roots of problem has been jammed earlier, then we will not be facing trouble using cooking oil soon. For your additional information, cooking oil estimately can be used only 2 to 3 times only. If it were acid than that, we need to dispose it immediately. Do not confuse on choosing your cooking oil, because cooking oil only categorized into fat oil and vegetable oil. By that time, you already can choose which is better for your health, environment, and economy. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Till we meet again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.